Welcome to another episode of the Baller Mom Feature Series. I'm your host, Gifty. In this episode and in this feature, I have Randy Osei, who is a founder of Athlete Tech Group. In this conversation, we are talking about the Athlete Women Empowered Classic, which is the first ever tournament or event that has 4 University of Canada's female coaches who are Black. This is first of its kind in a long time. And what this event did is it combined all the 4 schools together in a long field weekend that empowered women, student athletes at the university level to showcase the talent that we have here in Canada, hosted by York University. And in this conversation, Randy tells us a little bit more about how it came up to be, what happened every single one of the day, and what's leading to the finals that happen on October the 22nd, 2023. This is a very much well put together event, highly recommended, and I'm definitely looking forward to next year. So enjoy the conversation. After that, make sure to follow their Instagram, visit their page, and most importantly, download the Training Ground app, because that's where all the information are gathered there, and you can get more even beyond the way we talked about here in this conversation. And as always, like I said, I am here to support, cheer, and unite. So hi, bye tell guys. Everybody what's your name?
Randy Osei, founder of the Athlete Tech Group.
Yes.
And CEO of the Training Ground app.
And tell us about what's happening this weekend.
This weekend is the first ever Athlete Women Empowered Classic. It's a 3-day tournament tied in with some professional development workshops. So all the athletes and teams went through a 30-minute awareness and identity building workshop with Zakayla Hughes, our director of programs. They also went through a wellness and mobility clinic as well. We had a dinner last night featuring Angela White from MLSC, the Director of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion, Dakota White, Brand Manager and Specialist at Nike, Maya Marie Longlaise, Strategic Account Management at MLSC, and Hannah Hall, Layup Foundation, Director of Partnerships as well. And the big message was being more than. I think too many times as athletes, the focus on sport really ties your identity to that focus. So how do you kind of expand your mind and expand your mindset? It's experiencing new things. So we've all played in basketball tournaments since we were young, and I said, why not use a basketball tournament to give this message, right?
Exactly.
So hopefully the awareness rating has gone up for the athletes, the fans, the parents that have attended. There's one other thing that we did. We also had a community clinic for young ladies, 13 to 18.
Okay.
So they got some on-court and off-court development, which was great. But the weekend was really put together by ourselves and the 4 coaches at Concordia, University of Toronto, Trinity Western, and York. They reached out, I want to say February, March, and said, Randy, we love the work that you're doing. We love Training Ground. Can we collaborate to do a women empowerment weekend? And I said, is there going to be development? Is there going to be person? She's like, bring that element. We want to be able to coach and give our athletes a platform, and you could build that platform, and that's what you see here, the AWE Classic.
I love it. It's beautiful, and this is the beginning of a multi-year opportunity, I hope.
Absolutely.
Right?
I think the goal is to take this cross country.
Yes.
So York, Toronto, both Toronto teams. Concordia's Montreal, and Trinity Western BC. So we got 3 of the most major markets in Canada. And we want to host it at kind of like an all-star weekend.
Exactly.
Right? So the same way the NBA does, WNBA does, they go to different cities and bring all the resources to that one city. That's kind of the scope that we have for this, and hope we can continue to grow it and make it more sustainable, because anything in sports, man,
it's okay, because this is supporting female,
Absolutely.
as you said, women empowerment, and the market for female basketball is not just a little fad. It's something that is here to stay. It's continuous, and this is definitely one way of making it a stable part of Canadian basketball world. Now, you say it's by Training Ground, so can you talk a little bit about people can get more information. Maybe they didn't show up, but I'm sure there's a lot of content on the app that they can go and get.
Absolutely, yes. The training ground became the central hub for the AW Classic. The schedules, the rosters, our food menu, giveaways. We've given over $200 in gift cards for gas, groceries, because we really want to learn about the community that these games brought together. It also had some highlights from some of the games as well.
Yes.
You'll also see
QR code there so people can see it.
Some of the giveaways. You'll
The
see our
airline.
AWE report. So we put together a report on how to best support and develop women BIPOC athletes. And
Wow.
so that's in the app that you could actually send to yourself directly if you're a coach, parent. It's just information to help create better results and outcomes for athletes. But yeah, the app, as I shared, central hub, central location.
I love that app, and definitely we still have to touch base on having the Baller Mom section in there at one point for the parents, because as much these athletes are not anything without the parent support. So we definitely appreciate what you're doing for them.
Yeah, I appreciate Baller Mom for coming, for being here, for doing the work that Baller Mom is doing. These kids, these parents, they need all the support that they can get. So
yes, it's a partnership, and it's definitely a community, as I call it, and this is beautiful. Thank you so much. And one more tomorrow. When's the last game?
Tomorrow's game is at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. It's a final one.
Trinity Western. I would say they are the top two teams. Won both of their games thus far.
Okay.
So the winner of that game will, in a sense, be our tournament champion.
Yes.
We don't have.
And who are you going for?
So Concordia is a tough team. They've got some very, very shifty guards. They've got some bigs that can move. A lot of high post action. They run pistol really, really well.
Yep.
Trinity Western, they've got another team. They can shoot. They've got a lot of good guards that spread the floor and keep the pressure on the defense. They've got another big in there that is rebounding the hell out of the ball. And I think rebounding to me is one of the key stats to winning, right?
Yes.
That means you're touching the ball more. One of my coaches told me at a young age, a missed shot is better than a turnover. So every time you come down, if you get an opportunity to get it to the rim, it's a good thing. And if you're getting rebounds, it's only going to give you more of those chances. So I think I'm going to go with Concordia.
Concordia. Okay. I will hold off posting on this until we get the final results, and we'll see the plus or minus based on your prediction.
We'll see. But I'm going to go with Concordia. I think Concordia is going to pull it out.
I love it. Thank you so much, Randy.
No problem.